Hey everyone, this is Juicy here. Coming back again just to give little updates and news and things within the crypto space and environment. Um, so let's go right ahead. So first things first, that is important to me. That I'm not really surprised, just because Ethereum's been known just to have delays when it comes to things that they project, such as like EIP 1559. And then now there's a Ethereum merge. So I was pretty hopeful that the merge would happen expected in June, just because they already had a testnet of the proof of stake, but it seems like it's gonna be delayed into Q3. Now, because of this, I think that Ethereum price will go down. I know there's a support band around 2500 or 2600. I can suspect that Ethereum could go down to those levels. I wouldn't be surprised, just because of how the market is doing. There was a support band around like 3 grand, but I believe right now Ethereum is actually lower than that. So it may just slowly go lower and lower, little by little, until the proof of stake, because the proof of stake would probably be the saving grace. And also there's going to be a lot of hype around it. So expect Ethereum price to increase a little bit before the proof of stake, whenever that is, as well as other protocols and coins that are related to the proof of stake, such as like rocketpool. So other than that, another thing that is kind of rumored is pretty much Optimism is now looking to do token airdrops, and I think this is gonna be really awesome and very hopeful, especially for Optimism, just because Optimism is a competing layer 2 protocol, such as like Arbitrum, ZK Rollup, Boba, and etc. So I think it's gonna do well. It seems like there's rumors that it has to be you have to buy and hold Synex tokens, SNX, Lyra Finance, and Synapse. So definitely spend some time on the Optimism website. Let me actually just show it to you guys. Optimism IO crypto. So this is their website. I'll put a link in the descriptions, but definitely spend some time to read and give an overview. If you want to bridge to like layer 1 to layer 2, this would be a good way. Just a FYI. And then from there you can figure out what you want to do, whether if you want to buy synthetics, Synapse, or Lyra Finance. That is up to you, because that's the potential snapshots that you need, or holdings, to be qualified for the airdrops. But these are all potentially rumors. So yeah. Now that's a good segue into Lyra Finance. Lyra Finance is very interesting, just because in Arbitrum layer 2 Ethereum, there is one called GMX Gambit, which just does perpetual exchanges. Now Lyra Finance pretty much does options within layer 2. So it's pretty interesting. It's very similar in regards of the services it's trying to provide. Instead of perpetual exchange, is actually option calls. There is some limited amount of tokens that you can put into the market, as well as positions, but the biggest thing that I really care about is the earnings. So you can do a lot of liquidity pools, and as well as just stake your Lyra tokens. I am right now currently transferring over my Ethereum from Arbitrum layer 2 into layer 1, and then unfortunately that's going to take me it's going to take like 8 days to move over, and then once it's able to claim it, I'm definitely going to move it over to Optimism and buy some Lyra tokens. So not financial advice, just being very transparent on what I'm going to do with with what I've learned about the airdrop, as well as my confidence with Lyra Finance, just because it's very similar to what I've seen with GMX. So I'm very bullish when it comes to Lyra Finance. So I'm gonna put some in, probably gonna stake it, and then just set it and forget it. Maybe check it on a monthly basis, or see on a daily basis of how much Lyra tokens I earn, and then I'll just calculate my staking rewards and then just be happy with that. So yeah, another thing, just to give another update. So I did move my Helium Bobcat miner hotspot into my bedroom, and the antenna is actually facing a more open area compared to what I had last time, which was in front of a newly built, or it's still being constructed, condo. So there was a lot of potential blockage of the condo being constructed. So this one's a little bit more open. I did see a slight increase on how much helium tokens I do receive. Maybe it has increased 70 to 80%. However, it's still not enough or to my likings, because I was earning like 0.01 helium tokens per day, and now I'm maybe receiving between 0.049 to 0.01 at sometimes. So it really depends. But I'm sure you guys also heard the news with the helium company that got in trouble. I forget what it was. Bans, fraud, helium fraud. Let's see, which one is it? Sorry, I'm just doing this live, but I know there was a company that they denied. Helium company blocked. Helium miners mining proof of coverage. Helium 1, first helium. Yeah, I know there was an issue or some controversy about the antennas. Let's see. Let me see. Sorry, I know I'm doing this live, so but yeah, I know there was a controversy with some helium company and their machines as well as their antennas, and Helium decided to block them because they were pretty much being fraudulent or not being truthful with what they were providing and building out. And then I guess they had some sort of meeting between them, and when they gave their justifications and everything, it wasn't very insightful nor reasonable, and Helium decided to block their services. So something to keep in mind. Definitely do your own research, but I just wanted to give FYI. But if you guys still want to be doing some helium mining token, one of the best things that I can recommend is do definitely check out your area, right? So for example, I don't know, let's see, 90020. So let's look at this, right? Let's see. Let's look at, so for example, let's look at Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles should be a very heavily populated area. And you're definitely gonna see a lot of helium tokens. So one of the things I highly recommend you suggest doing is maybe potentially putting your address here, and then it will show you the areas. Now these numbers pretty much tell you the amount of helium miners in the area. So if you're in a very dense population that has a lot of helium miners available, it may not be wise to put in a helium token. But for example, if you see like very low numbers, maybe a good investment for you guys. I know helium token or miners are pretty expensive, like $500. So definitely something to consider about. But for example, look at this, like it's 29. You're pretty much competing with all these folks within this area, and you can see also how much helium tokens they're making, and you can clearly tell that, it's not a lot. 0.1, 0, 0.2, 0.43. So this one, I can only assume it's in a very high location and it's using a very strong antenna. But I may be wrong on this one. I mean, it does say 4 dB, but as the antenna strength. But yeah, this is something you need to consider, especially if you're going to build one. I personally don't think it is good, at least for where I live. So just something to keep in mind. So this is good. So I'll put a link in the descriptions. Optimism, just showing you the Optimism website. I was already showing that with the Lyra. So yeah. Other big things and news that I want to mention. So if you bought the Into the Metaverse NFT when Adidas was not giving away, but selling the Into the Metaverse NFTs, where they're going to give back to the folks who have bought or claimed. Definitely, sign up for the Discord. Please only use the links that they provide. Don't try to Google it because it may be scams. So definitely make sure to join the Discord and just be on the announcements. Another big thing that is news to share, based on my Discord, rocketpool has a new release. So if you are a node operator, definitely make sure to upgrade your rocketpool node to the latest versions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's going to be a little bit simple and sweet. I think soon what I'm going to do at the end of the month is showcase another 2-month staking update. It's been pretty well, and I've been able to stake other things now, such as the Energy Web tokens, which I'm very bullish on. I just hope that it gains more traction or followers, just because of the protocols it provides. It's very useful. And if you guys haven't seen the interview that Chico Crypto did with Energy Web tokens, it was actually very informative and very enlightening. It made me more and more confident with Energy Web token. So I was very happy that he was able to do that interview, because it did shed a lot of light on the roadmaps for Energy Web token. So very bullish on that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Juicy out.